Hello, today discuss magnetic field. Suppose a charge Q is at rest. This charge sets up an electrostatic field surrounding it. So when a test charge Q is brought into that region, then it experiences some force. Similarly, we assume that a charge Q is moving. This moving charge also produces a magnetic field. Magnetic field. So charge at rest, this rest charge produces electric field. But the moving charge produces magnetic field. Similarly, a metallic wire carrying current I also produces magnetic field surrounding it. Thus, a moving charge or electric current produces magnetic field. We take a metallic wire, it carries current I. Take a point P near the wire. Now, the charge Q is placed at the point P. This charge is at rest at the point P, so it experiences no force. Charge Q at rest experiences no force. But when this charge is projected with velocity v parallel to the direction of current, then this charge deflects towards the wire. That means there exists a field at the point P which is different from the electric field. So this new field is known as magnetic field. So current carrying wire produces magnetic field at the point P, and the moving charge experiences some force. So due to force, the charge deflects towards the current I. Here the charge Q is positive. Magnetic field is represented by the vector B. We represent a symbol cross which is encircled. So this symbol represents the magnetic field which is into the plane of the paper. This is inward, that is perpendicular to the plane of paper. And a dot symbol which is encircled, that represents the direction of magnetic field which is out of the paper, that is perpendicular to the paper and out of the paper. Let us try to define magnetic field. Definition of magnetic field. In electrostatics, we take a source charge plus Q which is at rest, and a test charge is bring into the region of electric field. It experiences some force F, and force for unit positive test charge is defined as electric field. Electric field E vector, that is equal to force, electric force Fe per unit positive test charge. So this is electric field. In this way, we cannot define magnetic field because a free magnetic charge does not exist. That is monopole. Monopole does not exist. So we cannot define in this way. So we define magnetic field in another way. That is, magnetic field is defined by the formula F is equal to Q into B cross B. Suppose this is the direction of magnetic field B, and a charge Q is moving at an angle theta with the direction of magnetic field. V and B are lying in the plane of the paper, and the charge Q experiences some force which is perpendicular to the plane of the paper. So this is the direction of the force. So F equal to Q into B cross B. So this is the magnetic force. This force is called magnetic force. So from this formula, we can define magnetic field. So magnitude of force, magnetic force F is mod q v b sine theta. Theta is a smaller angle between the velocity v vector and b vector. From this, we note that magnetic force F is proportional to mod q, proportional to velocity v, proportional to magnetic field b, and proportional to sine of the angle theta. If n cap is a unit vector perpendicular to the plane of v and b, then we can write F is equal to q v b sine theta n cap. From this formula, we observe that F is equal to 0 if v is 0. This means that a charge at rest in a magnetic field experiences no magnetic force. Only a moving charge experiences magnetic force in a magnetic field. So rest charge does not experience magnetic force. Rest charge does not experience magnetic force. No magnetic force. Only moving charge experience force. Moving charge experience force. If theta equal to 0, that means v vector and b vector are parallel. The charge is moving parallel to the direction of magnetic field. Then sine theta, that is sine 0, is equal to 0 and F is equal to 0. That is, a charge moving in a direction parallel to the magnetic field experiences no magnetic force. If Q is positive, then F is in the direction of n cap. That means, suppose this is B and this is V vector and this is the direction of n cap. N cap is normal to the plane coordinate V and B, and this is the direction of the force F. But if Q is negative, that is Q is less than 0, F is in the direction of minus n cap. That means this is the direction of B and this is the direction of velocity V and this is the direction of minus n cap. So force is along this direction. And if theta equal to 90 degree, sine 90 degree is equal to 1. So the maximum force is Fm is equal to mod q v b. That means the charge particle experiences the greatest maximum force when it moves in a direction perpendicular to the field direction. The direction of magnetic field can be determined by the rules of vector product. One is right hand rule or screw rule, right hand screw rule, and other one is, that is, a variant of the right hand rule, a variant of the right hand rule. So right hand rule means we call the fingers and thumb off. Suppose this is the charge plus Q, this is the direction of magnetic field B, and this is the direction of velocity V, and this is the direction of the thumb, and this is the direction of force F. So F is perpendicular to V and B. And variant of the right hand rule means if one right hand is held flat with fingers pointing in the direction of the magnetic field, this is the direction of magnetic field, and fingers are pointing in the direction of magnetic field, fingers pointing in direction, and hand is flat. The direction of the thumb, that is the direction of the velocity. So this is the direction of the velocity, and perpendicular to the palm, that depends on the direction of the force. So this is for the case of flat right hand. So let us define magnetic field. B equal to F by QV sine theta. if theta equal to 90 degree, then B equal to Fm maximum force by mod Q into V. So we can define magnetic field from this formula. Here B, Fm and V are mutually perpendicular to each other. Suppose this is B vector and this is V vector and this is your Fm. So both are mutually perpendicular. These are mutually perpendicular. So B equal to Fm by mod Q into V. In vector form, we can write B vector is equal to Fm vector cross Em cap divided by mod Q into V. Here Em cap specifies the direction of V. Em cap is a unit vector in the direction of V. In the direction of V. And Fm is the maximum value of magnetic force. Fm, that is the maximum value of magnetic force. So we can write B is equal to limit mod Q tends to 0 Fm cross Em cap divided by mod Q into V. It is analogous to the definition of E vector. Electric field E vector, that is equal to limit Q tends to 0 Fe divided by Q. F is the electric force and Q is the test charge. Then we discuss dimension SI unit of B. Dimension and SI unit of B. Dimension of B, that is equal to dimension of force divided by dimension of Q into dimension of velocity. Dimension of force is ml t to the power minus 2 divided by dimension of charge is 80 and dimension of velocity is L t to the power minus 1. So this is equal to m t to the power minus 2 a to the power minus 1. So this is the dimensional formula of magnetic field. SI unit of magnetic field is Tesla. SI unit of B is Tesla, capital T. 1 Tesla that is equal to 1 Newton divided by Coulomb into meter per second. That is equal to 1 Newton divided by Coulomb per second is ampere into meter. We can write 1 Tesla that is equal to 1 Newton per ampere meter. So this is 1 Tesla. The non-SI unit of magnetic field is Gauss. Non-SI unit of B is Gauss. Symbol is capital G. And 1 Gauss that is equal to 10 to the power minus 4 Tesla, or 1 Tesla that is equal to 10 to the power 4 Gauss. Another SI unit of magnetic field is Weber per square meter. Weber per square meter. So this is about magnetic field. Thank you.